School zones and soaring house prices. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this article from Yahoo Finance looking at, well, school zones where home values have soared by 30%. You can't see that in the picture there, but it says 30%. So, I mean, there's examples of this here in Brisbane, particularly with Brisbane State High, people moving around South Brisbane and West End to get opportunities for their kids there. They built so many units there, so many people want to move there just to get their kids in that school, because it's a very good high school here in Queensland. So, you know, that could be a consideration. They're having to build new schools and new infrastructure because the population growth and families is just higher than they anticipated. So that could be a consideration in property market. You know, NAP plan affecting the value of your house. This probably makes more sense than a lot of the other things that people are talking about with regards to property. So Australian families continue to pay a premium to live in their dream school catchment zones, with one catchment in Western Australia seeing home values soar 35.6% in just 1 year. But this is not indicative of the entire property market. You have to remember, this is simply the manifestation of location, location, location. Isn't that the old rule? Isn't that what everyone tells you about property? Location, location, location. Domain's annual school catchment zones report revealed the 5 school catchments across Australia where values grew more than 30% year on year. Along with West Australia's Como Primary School Catchment Zone, the Dudley Park Primary State School Catchment Zone in Western Australia saw prices jump 30.8%. It comes after Perth's combined dwelling values grew 0.6% over October, but didn't shift at all in value over the course of the year. So we can see here. What do you have? Sydney, median value $860,000. 666. Brisbane's $500,000. $500,000 is the median value for a house here. Have you seen the Queenslanders, guys? Yeah. Adelaide, 455. Perth, 456. Hobart, nearly $500,000 too. Hobart is nearly $500,000, everyone. Hobart. Don't get me wrong, I love Tasmania, but Hobart, nearly $500,000. Hobart's more than Darwin. Hobart is more than Adelaide and Perth. This just shows you the demand for property in Tassie has just gone crazy. Are people trying to escape the mainland? Probably all the people fleeing over in boats. It's not going from Cuba to America to Florida. No. It's from Danistan over to Tasmania. That's where it's happening these days. In fact, all of Domain's fastest growing school zones significantly outstripped capital city price growth because it's location, guys. For secondary schools, West Australia's Armidale Senior High School's catchment zone saw values raise 32.7% in price. In New South Wales, home in Epping Boys High School catchment zone grew 32.3% in value, while homes in Colo High School catchment area grew 31.9% in value year on year. So Australia's top 10 primary school zones. What do we have in Queensland? I'll look there. Bald Hills, Wynnum West, Renworth State School. Look at those increases, guys. 20 to 30%. Ipswich. So Ipswich? Really? Okay, I guess Ipswich is a lower socioeconomic area, and they've got employment issues there. When I went there for a project, we were doing a police station in the train station there that was going to be empty for months because they had no offices to it, but they just built it so the member could be happy, you know, and show off that he did something for once. And there were people chucking glass bottles, everything looked terrible. So yeah, I mean, the switch. Okay, there you go, 27%. But look at the price there, guys, $365. The problem with that Ipswich as well is you've got a lot of the mining out there too, so there's potential subsurface issues there as well. Then Cannon Hill. 755 out of Cannon Hill? Wow. Okay. I'm out of date with Cannon Hill. Last time I was there, we were working on some projects there. So, see, this is the thing. When I'm driving around, and I work on like commercial projects, so I'm not working on people's posh houses. I'm working like on an office fit out for 300 government employees that are spoiled beyond the end of the world. And well, there you go. No wonder they expected like extra toilets for special needs And I'm not talking disability toilets, social justice needs, shall we say. It was ludicrous, utterly ludicrous. I couldn't believe it. That was the beginning, actually. That was the beginning of this social justice crap, because that was about, 2011-12, and it started to manifest in the request from these civil servants. I couldn't believe it. I just laughed. I just laughed out loud. I go, you've been stupid, right? So Australia's top 10 school zones for house price growth. And you got Armidale, Epping, Colo. Yep. What do we have in Queensland? No, we don't make it in Queensland. What's this one? Primary schools. So high schools we don't rank in Queensland, but all Victoria and New South Wales does, and WA. Domain senior research analyst Nicola Powell noted that price jumps were recorded in both affordable and expensive markets, saying catchments are a fundamental driver for purchasing decisions due to the importance of education. It doesn't matter what price point buyers are shopping at. They place equal importance on education, and that's what this report highlights. And, well, it's true, isn't it? Because that's the opportunities that you have. The best chance you have of getting out of poverty is education. But the problem is, you got to work hard too. And you don't want to study something stupid like, a Bachelor of Arts degree majoring in a unique, anthropology or zoology, or that's science. But still, that's going to be a very challenging degree to make a living in. And you need to keep that in mind. A 2017 study from the University of Melbourne found that school catchment zones can have a huge impact on property values. It found that the release of positive news about schools, such as good reputation or strong test results, can lead to house price increases of 3.6%. Domain also examined school catchment zones by capital city, and each city having several school catchment zones where values soared into double-digit growth. So there we have it, everyone. Now I wonder if the suburb that I'm living in, which is it's the Chinese part of Brisbane, I wonder if the Tiger Mum effect will have an impact on school results and will hopefully lift up property prices. See, for me, what do you reckon, guys? The Tiger Mum education effect. We'll have to see. But there you have it. Again, all about location. So the people who've got a standard dog box specky in the middle of nowhere who thinks their property's going up 30%, why will it? What's driving it? We'll have to see. Or an apartment, a standard little skybox with mountains of potential costs associated with being in there. Why is that going higher? Well, if it's near Brisbane State High, then maybe it will. There's still a lot of empty apartments there. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Is a school a decision? Well, has that influenced your decision in where you choose to live? As always, thanks for watching. If you want to support the channel, there are a few ways you can. Simply interacting with the channel. It's a great way to help the channel grow. Sharing the videos, liking, subscribing. You can support us that extra bit financially if you want to join the channel on YouTube or Patreon. You can use any of our affiliate links you find in the text down below, including from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy our merch from Teespring or from the HeiseSays blog, or support us using Gold Pass from the Perth Mint or PayPal. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.